What up, guys? We've got a good video today. It's about a week till turkey season. Got a brand new bow. Just recently bought this bow. It's the Liftx. Got the brand new Liftx. This bow's actually been out for a few months now. I recently just bought it. I've shot it for about 3 months now. Really like it. So we're going to set this up. We've got it in the shale color, 29 inch axle to axle, 60-pound mods, 29-inch draw. So we've already got like a D-loop and a peep in it, and then we've got the MX2 rest already set up. So we're going to set this bow up today. Been shooting it, really love it. Upgraded from my Mathews image. Had that for about 3 years. Shot some does and stuff with it. That was actually the first bow besides a crossbow when I was younger that I shot. That was the first bow that I shot a deer with a compound. So I'm gonna upgrade to this. Really looking forward to it. I had the Mathews image. I think that came out the same year as the Phase 4 when Mathews came out with the 8 limbs instead of the 4 limbs. So I think that's the year it came out. So that was like the youth and women's bow. Bought that, and then we upgraded to this. So we are going to be setting this up today. Super excited. So yeah, let's jump right into it. We are going to actually start out. Let's see. We're going to throw these puppies on the Engage Exo limbs just to be able to hold it up while we're setting it up. And then we are actually going to do this. We're going to swipe that to the side. We're going to run through my sight and stuff. So I got this for Christmas this year. We are running the UV slider. Got the 3-pin. Got the 3-pin in there. So we're going to be running this. Super excited. Shooting this sight for about 2 months now. Really love it. So yeah, we're going to throw this on, and it's actually thunderstorming outside right now, so I can get 20 yards in the basement here, so we'll do a little bit of shooting once we get this all set up. So I'm going to throw this on real quick, and then we'll move on. So let's see here. Spin this around. I'm not running side mounts. I'm running it through the bridge lock technology that they came out with the Phase 4. So this is a few years old now, but yeah. Oh shoot, that Allen wrench doesn't fully fit. Okay, I don't recommend this, but it's the only wrench I can find. These kind of wrenches. This you can strip real easy. We're not gonna crank on it, but we're not gonna leave it super tight. Okay, so now got the sight in. Pretty much looks like another normal bow already. So now we got sight, rest. You guys didn't see me put the rest on. I put that on before. So now we're gonna throw on stabilizer. So we're gonna be running the bridge lock stabilizers. I've got no weights on the front just because the UV slider is a little bit of a heavier sight, which is totally fine. I like it. But if I've got weights on the front, I don't have a back bar yet. That when I'm shooting, it does feel a little bit front heavy. So we're not running any weights. So yeah, we've just got a 10-inch front bar. I'm going to hopefully get a 8-inch back bar eventually. Don't really need it. I'll get it before deer season. Don't really need it for turkey season. I'll be running this kind of a little bit. Won't be running it fully out for turkey season. I'll have it a little bit farther into the bow. So I just need a smaller stabilizer for turkey season, and then I'm gonna get a back bar before we're actually going on. Me, my dad, and my uncle are actually going on an elk trip. Should have a video on that in about September. So we're gonna throw this puppy on, and then we'll move on. Let's see here. Oh no, okay. Okay, hold on. So we got this. You've got the little screw on here. got the screw that goes right there. Throw that guy in. Be careful when you're putting these in. They're very easy to cross thread. And then I'll throw my stabilizer through in here. I'm gonna run it at the farthest one out for right now, just for shooting outside. But then once turkey season comes and I get in blinds and stuff. So we got that all set up. Put this camera back up a little bit. So now that we've got sight, rest, stabilizers. Whoop. Sorry there, guys. Alright, now that we got sight, stabilizers, rest, stuff like that, we're going to throw this guy on. This is, just recently got this the other day. It is the from B-Reel. This goes on your bow. It's for your phone. You can stick it on like that. So we're gonna do that. Throw this guy on. It just runs in. If you're running, I've got it for the bridge lock. If you're running like let's see here, I gotta get my light. If you're running, so you're gonna thread it into that hole. If you're running bridge lock, you put it in that. So I run it there. Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna take my stabilizer out, even though I just put it on. It just makes it a little bit easier to install this. So what I'm gonna do is just put this in. If you're like solo filming, or you're this is especially good for like if you're doing a spot and stock and you don't want to have, like if you need to go by yourself but you still want to get the video, you can use this so that you can go up by yourself and not have to bring a cameraman with you. But like for me, I pretty much solo film. I sometimes have somebody film with me, like if my dad comes with me. But like for turkey season, we'll be hunting a blind since we've got bows. I don't want to lug a camera with me, and I don't want to have that extra movement because turkeys have such good eyes. I don't want to have that extra movement in the blind. So like, so I've got that on now. So like if you're on your phone, which during deer season I do sometimes, not great, but we got to pass the time sometimes, especially during those all-day sits. But turkey season, usually you can see them fly down. So, I'll probably just keep my phone just right there, just like that. I've just got a magnet on the back. So then it's got a little foam pad underneath, and then you just run your stabilizer in. The one bad thing is for like, I still love it so much. You can only, if you've got this kind of stabilizer, you can only run it in a certain amount before it hits the metal. If you took the foam pad on, you could pretty much run it in you couldn't run it in all the way, I don't think, unless you wanted to scrape your stabilizer a little bit, but you can run it pretty far back. So there we go. So for turkey season, I'm running 54 pounds, shooting at 280 feet per second, so we'll be plenty fine. Alright, so I'm running, I actually don't know what poundage I'm running. Let's see what I'm running. Let's see here. I'm thinking I'm going to be in like 50 to 55 range. Okay. 54.9, so I'm going to call it 50 pounds with, yeah, y'all can't see it. So 55 pounds at 7.2 pound hold. So that's pretty good. That's plenty to kill a turkey. So that's plenty. So now that we've got that pretty much all set up, let's see, I'm going to grab one last thing. Got the quiver. Just recently got this quiver. I was running just like the, let's see, what quiver, I don't remember even what quiver. It was literally just like the top one where you just like, let's see here. I've got the yeah, one of the parts to it actually. It's just like the, never mind, I don't know. But yeah, so this one I really like. I can hold 5 arrows, just slips in the top, pop it in there. And then we are fully set up, rigged out. So we're gonna shoot this bow just a little bit, you know, get it ready. But first, we're gonna look at what arrows I'm shooting, broadheads and stuff, so let's get into that. Alright, so the arrow I'm running is the Hunter Gold Tip, 400 grain, and then I'm just running expandable broadhead. We're not doing we're not doing headshots. We're gonna most likely go right below the neck, or Texas heart shot. So, and then I'm running 3 Fletch, and really been liking these arrows. They're not super expensive. I think I can get a 12 pack for like 80 bucks on Amazon. So they're really good arrows, and when I lose one or break one or yeet one into the woods, it's not like I'm running UV1Ks where it's like, oh well, there goes $50 an arrow through the woods. So I don't really, if I do lose them, I can usually find my arrows pretty well. But I do, you know, like shooting a target, you know, hit the knock and it bust it, or break it when I zip it through a target or something. So we're just yeeting arrows now, I guess. But let's see what these arrows weigh. I'm not sure actually. They weigh with broadheads, they weigh 376 grains. So pretty good turkey arrow in my opinion. So I'm gonna have 4 arrows. So let's see. I'll throw some arrows in my quiver. Do a full quiver. So like I said, I haven't shot any big game yet with my bow. I did shoot a squirrel the other day with it at about 60 yards. I killed him. But I haven't shot like any deer or anything with it yet. So obviously it's not deer season. So technically, like the first like decent animal I'll shoot is a turkey, and then the first hopefully antlered animal I'll shoot is most likely going to be hopefully an elk in Montana this year. So going for my first time, hopefully we can get an elk on that trip. So not running 5 arrows, just running 4 in my quiver. So now I'm gonna make sure my peep and sight line up good, make sure my timing and everything's good. So let's see, I'm actually gonna take my quiver off, and for my release, I'm running a medium UV button. Really like that release. It's my first like thumb button. Okay, that looks good. So I think we're gonna go shoot a little bit at 20 yards. I can only get 20 to 22 yards. And then maybe in a later video we'll go shoot, you know, we'll check 30, 40, 50, 60, and then maybe we'll do some like 100, 110, 120 yard shots. Just rip some arrows down range. So I'm gonna check my sight tape real quick. And then, yeah, we'll be all set up. We'll do some long range shooting in another video. And then hopefully we'll do some turkey hunting, and hopefully we'll be able to get a video of us shooting turkeys. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of shooting now. Got a target down there. Not sure if you guys can see it, but it's just down there a little bit. So I've got 4 arrows. We'll do few rounds and just see how we shoot. So. Okay, that looked pretty good, maybe just a tad bit high. Well, that looked pretty good. Okay, I think that was pretty good. I think those are all pretty much in the bullseye. I think one might be a tad bit high and the other two might be left, but they're all looking good. Oh, slapping arrows. So those all looked, that all looks like a good group. So I'm gonna walk down here and check them out. All right, so here's our group at 20. This is my first shot. It was a bit high, and then these three, that's all a really good group. I was aiming for that dot, so might take my sight over a few clicks, shoot another group, and see if I can repeat it. So I'm gonna shoot a group again and see how it looks, just because I don't know if it's the bow or not. You know, gotta make sure. Could be me, could be the way I'm gripping the bow or something. So yeah, we'll shoot again and see how it looks. Okay. Let's see. First shot. I think that one was a bit. I think that was actually pretty good. Looks like a bullseye. Scoot up so I'm not in the doorway. Those arrows look like there's basically, oh, there's some thunder. No, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Depending on if there's lightning, we might do some shooting outside. It is raining, but we'll see. I punched the trigger on that one, dropped it. There's no excuse on that one. I just had a terrible shot, so let's go look at it. Okay, so these ones aren't as good. These were my first two shots in the bullseye. This one, I think I dropped it a little bit, and then this one I just sucked. So I think these were two really good shots. I executed them really good in these two. That was my fault, and then I dropped it or something, I don't know. So we're gonna call that good. Alright, so we just finished shooting, shot really good, sight tape's perfectly on, so we're gonna go over a few things about the bow and talk about weight and everything, so yeah. Alright, so a few things about this bow. I really like it. It's a great bow. Draw cycle is a little bit more aggressive, but that's to be expected with these limbs. But really like it. It's smooth, and then right at the end there's a little bit of a wall, but once you get used to that bow, you can still feel it, but you get used to it. Speed is super fast. I was shooting at 55 pounds with a 380 grain arrow, or yeah, I think 380 grains. I was shooting 280 feet per second, which is pretty fast. Definitely get faster, but I know there's some people that say like that can shoot like 290, 300 feet, which is insane. But 280 feet per second is really good with my bow. So really like it. And weight, I'll throw my quiver on with a full quiver. So I've got full quiver, 4 arrows, sight, stabilizer, magnet, phone holder, and Engage XL limbs. I think some people, depending on what this weight is, might say, oh, that's kind of heavy. But let's see here. I think it's going to be about 7 pounds. Even lighter than I thought. Let's see, hold on. That one spiked up. 6.6 pounds. 6.7. I'll try and show you. I don't know if that's going to read. Or I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Anyways, it's 6.7 pounds with a full quiver. And then if I take the quiver off, I think it's going to go down to about 6 pounds. So, you know, you're in the stand. Obviously, if you're in the stand, you're not going to have 6 pounds without a quiver. So that's extremely light. I know like the longer axle to axle bows might be a little bit heavier, but for the 29 on my bow with my setup, it's about 7 pounds, 6.7 to 7 pounds. But especially like if you're walking and you're resting your arm on that stabilizer, takes a good amount of the weight off. Really like this bow. It's a great bow. Been shooting it. Feel really confident with it. So hoping to shoot a turkey with it. And yeah, hopefully we can plan on shooting this bow for 3 or 4 years, or longer maybe. It'll depend. I'm almost, I think, not sure what this bow length goes to, but hoping to shoot this for a few years, and then I think my next bow I'll probably have to go up to a 31 or a 33 inch. So yeah, really love this bow. It's a great bow. Really excited to hunt with it this year. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully next video we'll have a turkey down, so let's go.